Hi everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Pluto of Pluto's Muse here, back with another timeless pick a card reading, and this one is actually in honor of the new moon in Cancer that is occurring on June the 25th of 2025. All right, so this is a timeless reading. Whenever you see this, it may resonate. If you see this during the moon, great. If you see this after the moon, great. If you see this a year from now, that's fine. Doesn't matter when you see it. It is timeless. So whenever you see it is when you need to hear these messages most. You have 3 piles to choose from today. Please choose more than one pile if you feel drawn to more than one pile. And if you enjoy this reading, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. All right? Thank you so much for watching. Let's get started. Hi, pile 1. You're the pile that chose the Old Bay container as well as the black tourmaline crystal. All right. So before we actually get into the message, the cards are already out here. I'm going to talk about the image. So we got Old Bay. How many of y'all using Old Bay? I know people in New Orleans or Nolans, NOLA. Somebody in here could be from NOLA. I know people normally down south use Old Bay, but when I think about Old Bay, I think about my home because I am from Baltimore. So I don't know if anybody in here is, eating crabs. This is a crab seasoning. It could be used on anything, but this is like a, a blue crab, steamed crab, seafood boil type of vibe. Somebody in here, you could have had a seafood boil recently, or maybe you want to have one around this moon, or maybe this is like a summertime thing. I don't know. But I felt because it was Cancer season and this is a Cancer new moon, I might as well use Old Bay, right? This is the perfect opportunity to do so. I'm getting something here about the perfect opportunity to do something. Okay. Me saying that, I feel like that is significant for someone. So something could be the perfect opportunity. Currently, something could be the perfect opportunity, or maybe somebody is waiting for the right opportunity for something to happen, but that could be significant. Now, I'm also getting with the black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is a protection crystal. So some of you guys, protection could be significant around this new moon. I don't know if any of you are feeling drained recently, or maybe you feel like there's a lot of conflict going on. I'm not completely sure. There could be a multitude of things that are happening for you around this moon, pile 1. But to me, and this could even be like an upkick and a following. I'm getting something here about like a lot of energy being on you. If there's a lot of people on you right now, if there's a lot of attention on you, a lot of energy on you, make sure you are clearing your energy. Make sure you are, clearing your contacts. I don't know. Some of y'all need to get real clear about who you have around you or what you choose to entertain, because maybe this is a time period where you're making space for new things, for the perfect opportunity, right? So let's get into your crystal really quickly with tourmaline. Tourmaline is on page 40. All right, somebody could be 40 years old. Somebody could also be an Aries or a Taurus. Could be relevant for you. Born on the 4th even. Okay, so tourmaline, it says, this stone is believed to boost creativity and encourage innovative ideas. Some of you guys could be creatives. It says, color varied. Tourmaline comes in many different colors, from colorless to black to everything in between. Love the color black. I've recently also just been in love with the color orange. Okay, I don't know if anybody in here is loving oranges or the color orange, but I've been really loving the color orange. So that could be significant for someone as well. I'm the type of person that has more than one favorite color. I don't know if that's significant. Somebody in here, that could be significant as well. I mean, I also really like black and stuff like that, but I'm getting like orange. Like orange is really cute. Teal is really cute. Some of you guys could be choosing colors for something, maybe for clothing. All right, you're buying summer clothes, or you're changing your toenails, your nails, your shoes. Some of you guys are shopping. I'm getting that as well. I'm also getting something about the diet. Some of you guys are trying to include more color in your diet, or you're being encouraged to do so. But it says good for creativity. If you are lacking inspiration or spirit, this stone is perfect for you. The pick of the bard is the excerpt that's up here. It says, it is known as a gem of poets and creative artists. Throughout history, it has been worn by artists and writers to inspire creativity. It's even believed that Shakespeare had a small collection of tourmaline jewelry to help him overcome writer's block. So some of you guys, somebody could be having writer's block. Maybe somebody in here is an author, a writer, a poet, a singer. I don't know. And content creator could be that as well. Maybe some of you guys are getting evil eye when it comes to content that you're making, things that you're trying to write, music, whatever it is. I also want to choose another excerpt, and I think I'm going to choose feel great. It says, feel great. There are physical benefits to this stone too. It's widely believed tourmaline has the ability to remove toxins from the body and purify the blood. It's also thought to boost energy levels, reducing fatigue and promoting overall well-being. All right, so that could be significant. Somebody in here, you could be into health and wellness. Somebody in here, you could be tired. You could be drained recently. Some of you, you may feel like it's a physical ailment that you're going through when it comes to being drained. Like maybe you think you're sick, maybe you think something's off, and it could be. Definitely visit a physician or a doctor of some sort, or even a therapist if need be. But for others of you, I'm getting something here where it's like, it's not even that you actually feel bad. This could be evil eye. All right, this is some form of a projection, because I'm definitely getting projection energy out here. And if not projection energy from more than one person, there could be one person that could be in your energy that's projecting things onto you. Doesn't have to be though. Numbers that could be relevant. I'm seeing 19, 29, and 18 and 43. Okay. Somebody could be a Scorpio, a Libra, a Scorpio, a Sagittarius. Somebody could be a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon. Someone could be a Virgo or a Libra. I'm also picking up on Cancer and Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Aries, and is that all? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Aries. For some of you, your father could be significant in this file. Doesn't have to be. Or you could be a father. You could be a father figure. Others of you, I'm picking up on something here about, like I said before, needing to be around people who you love or who love you. Some of you are going through a period of celebration. Some of you could be celebrating something. I don't know if you are pregnant. I don't know if you are starting a business. I don't know if you guys are having a birthday. Happy birthday to my Cancers. There's something here about needing to be around people who celebrate you. And if you aren't around people who celebrate you, needing to celebrate yourself regardless of whether you have people around you. Some of you guys are definitely in a busy bee type of season. All right. Bees could be significant here. I'm even getting like a queen bee vibe. Like some of y'all are that girl, that guy. Somebody in here, you are that girl, that guy. And because you are that girl, that guy, I'm getting you have to move different. Okay? You have to move differently from other people. You could be the type of person that tends to be on your own a lot. Pile one. Or maybe this is something that you're being encouraged to do in this next season of life. Some of you guys could be getting encouraged to spend more time on your own because you're going through some form of a transition. And it's become very clear who you shouldn't be around or who you should be around. I'm also getting too, even if you're choosing to focus more on yourself, or if you have been in a season of focusing more on yourself, a lot of you are also being encouraged to include yourself. So I'm picking up on this vibe where it's like, let's say you are kind of pulling yourself away from one arena or one group of people. Don't just isolate if you know that there's people around you to connect with. Some of you in particular, there's this energy around the moon of you waiting for something. Waiting for an invitation, waiting for communication. Some of y'all waiting for an apology of some sort, especially if there's somebody in your energy that you moved away from. Some of you guys have been waiting for some sort of apology, for some sort of confusion or illusion, or I don't know, a misunderstanding that may have taken place. I feel like a lot of you have decided to move forward with grace. Okay, there's a strong emphasis on Empress energy in this reading. I feel like some of you could be empresses, you could be mothers, you could be wives. You don't have to be. You could be business owners. You could just be very nurturing people, very kind people. And there's something here about you choosing to nurture yourself, or, you know, nurture what it is that you've been pouring into. This could be after the ending of a relationship, or some of you guys have ended some sort of conflict. Why do I feel like I'm making all these mistakes in this pile? Somebody could have like a accent, or maybe somebody just makes mistakes when it comes to speaking or something like that. I don't know. A speech impediment, who knows? But I'm picking up on this energy where some of you have either ended a relationship. It's two people in this group. Some of you could have ended a relationship of some sort. Could be a literal romantic relationship, could have been a friendship, who knows. And now that you've done this, you're trying to put yourself back out there. Okay, some of y'all have realized that it's time to put yourself back out there. This could even be too, like if you've cut ties with certain family members, some of y'all are ready to connect with new people. You're like, okay, I might not connect with my real family, but I want to connect with my soul family. I see this being a thing for you. Others of you, there's something here about someone receiving conflict for a connection that they are in. Okay, so whether they're receiving it from one person or more than one person, I'm picking up on the energy of someone either choosing, again, to meet new people, or choosing one relationship over a certain group of people. Somebody could be coming to the realization that they have to do this in order to pursue something. This could even be a creative project. Maybe some of you guys have people in your life currently in a work arena, in a friend group, family dynamic, who knows, that don't support something that you're doing creatively, may not support something that you're pursuing romantically, or may not support something that people that you're invested in. I'm not sure. There's a weird mixture of things I'm picking up on. But I do see that there are people or one person in your environment that is wanting to connect with you, pile one. This could be one person amidst the group of people that are around you that you're cutting off, or this could be the person that you're connecting with. But I kind of get the vibe that there's somebody in your energy that's really trying to strategize a way to come forward, all right? I don't know if this is somebody that was being inconsistent with you in the past, or if this is someone that was, why is this here? Somebody's wanting to heal something with you. Why is this here? This could even be too, some of y'all could be moving into a relationship of some sort, and there could be somebody in your energy that may have been avoiding a relationship with you in the past. This person could be wanting to come back around. Okay, yeah. Especially if you're doing well for yourself, or you're focused on yourself, your growth, your healing. Somebody could be extremely attracted to you right now, or there's something here about somebody. I'm hearing somebody could even be afraid of you right now. What is that about? Somebody could be afraid of you right now. Pile one. Why is this person afraid? That's not funny. Because some of y'all had enough confidence to pull away from this person. Or there's something here about you being very confident. Somebody feels like you're strong. Whoever I'm picking up on. This person could even have been in a state of like ignoring you at some point in time, or being weird with you at some point in time because they were in their ego. And I feel like this person has been waiting for you to say something, or for you to come back around, or maybe for the right opportunity to reach out to you or offer you something. But again, it seems like this is someone that has avoided this opportunity in the past. I'm also picking up on something here. Like I brought up the whole crabs thing. This could even be something about like an invitation. Maybe somebody is seeing you out and about and they want to be invited, or somebody wanted to invite you to something and they didn't. This is relevant though, because somebody is learning a lesson, a spiritual lesson. I don't know if this is you learning the spiritual lesson, or again, if this is someone outside of you. I feel like it's a mutual lesson. Some of you, the lesson that you're learning is that some people can't come along with you whenever it comes to whatever you're pursuing, who you're becoming, how you're elevating, what you choose to share your energy with. Some of y'all could be realizing that you need to be a bit more choosy about who you hang around. But I'm also picking up on something here about some of you realizing that like if you have found someone to be with, because I'm picking up on relationship energy in this pile, doesn't have to be a full-on romantic relationship. This could be business partnership. Who knows? Somebody in here could even be realizing that you're in a relationship. But I'm seeing something about somebody having a realization that, I don't know, that they want to make amends with you because why is this here? I'm hearing Somebody Loves Me by Party Next Door. Somebody could be a Cancer. Why is this here? They don't have to be. I feel like somebody, if this is somebody in a relationship, or if this is somebody that wants to be in a relationship with you, somebody could be realizing that, like, you are their other half, or they feel like you are someone worth investing in. Somebody's trying to follow their intuition about something. They have anxiety here, though. This could even be somebody that wants to work with you. Somebody could want to work with you. There's anxiety here, though. I'm getting like somebody's scared. Why? Because of the attention you get, or because you're slow to give them attention? Again, whether it's a friend, a lover, a family member. Why is this here? Yeah, some of y'all, somebody could feel like you want to cuss them out, or you want to argue with them. Okay, this could be a fear of theirs, especially if they kept you waiting, or I'm also picking up on an ego death. Somebody has had an ego death recently. And maybe this is why this person's coming back around, because they want to work with you, or because they want to talk to you. But I can also see that some of you are having a hard time with forgiving this person, or seeing a reason to balance something out with this individual. Because you've had some sort of epiphany here. You could have had an epiphany about a new opportunity you want to pursue. Like maybe pulling away from someone or from a group of people has caused you to realize, like, oh, I actually want to pursue this other thing. Or is something here about like realizing something about this person? What's this about? Some of y'all could have realized something about the past. I don't know if y'all realized somebody was juggling you in the past, or some sort of heartbreak around the past. What happened in the past? Why is this here? Why is this here? Yeah. I don't know if somebody took a leap of faith on someone in the past, or is this cheating? Can you give me a major arcana? I'm also getting something about friendship. Like for some of y'all, this could even be a friend. Like some of y'all could have realized that something weird was going on in a friendship in the past. Why is this here? Is this cheating? Major arcana if it's cheating. No. No. Why am I getting like technicalities? What's this about? Somebody's having some sort of change of perspective on toxicity, or something toxic that they did. Maybe somebody didn't realize that they were being toxic in the past, or maybe somebody didn't realize that, I don't know. Somebody's having a change of perspective on something that could have been toxic. Why is this here? Or a fear that they had. Maybe somebody's confused about why they're afraid of you. Somebody was evil eyeing. I'm picking up on that evil eye. Somebody could be changing their perspective on like why they were evil eyeing you. Like somebody could be confused as to why they were evil eyeing you. Or this is you realizing like that people were evil eyeing you. I see your advice being, what's this about? Why is this here? For some of you, there's something here about saving money. So again, I don't know if somebody's inviting you to an event, inviting you somewhere. I don't know. I'm picking up on all kinds of stuff. If somebody is inviting you somewhere and you feel like being around this person or giving to this person is like you feel like it's wrong to spend your money. Like if somebody's asking you to go to an event, or I don't know, some of you may feel like you should not be giving your money to this thing, to this person. Like you need to stop giving money to this thing, to this person. You need to stop giving to this person to focus on your own growth. Others of you, though, like I said, it's something here about like some of y'all realizing that you need to close out a cycle of I want to say like, yeah, giving to people that don't deserve it. This doesn't have to be monetary. Some of y'all are starting to realize, either some of you are starting to realize who you should be giving to. Like there's somebody in your energy that you're like, I should be giving to this person. This is a nice person. This person's kind. Or there's something here about like realizing that you need to be pouring into yourself. Some of y'all, this could be about another relationship. I don't know if you're pulling your energy back from one person and wanting to give to another person. Now I'm seeing the King of Cups, Queen of Cups. You don't have to be water signs, but I'm picking up on somebody here like somebody thinking about someone who they care about. Or this is somebody thinking about you. Who cares about you? Why is this coming up as the advice? Some of y'all want to save money to give to somebody. This could even be too. Look at the King of Cups again. Somebody in here, I'm getting the energy of someone that like maybe some of y'all are choosing, either some of you ended a relationship to go towards new options, like a new arena of things, new friends, whatever it is. Or there is something coming up here about like somebody choosing a specific person. Some of y'all could be choosing a person. Maybe you're saving money to pursue someone. This could be, doesn't even have to be romantically. I'm getting like some of y'all are trying to make time for, again, the people that you love or who love you. Why is this here? Yes. This could be self-love. Or some of y'all, again, are realizing that like that you need to be stepping up for somebody that you love or somebody that loves you. I'm hearing a song. I want to love. Love. What song is that? I want to say it's Mint Condition. Someone to love. That could be relevant. If you guys don't have anybody, maybe some of you guys are like, I'm waiting to give to the person that I love, that loves me. Someone that actually will love me. Right? If you feel like you're pouring into people that don't genuinely love you, you're like, I want to talk to somebody that does love me. Others of you, maybe there is someone that you're connecting with that you want to love. But I am picking up on the vibe of someone saving up money or like pulling their energy back from the people they were investing in to either invest in themselves or like to actually invest in who it is that they love, who they want to love. Let's see. Extra messages. Extra messages. Extra messages for Pile 1. Pile 1, you have denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Some of y'all were in denial about something because you were afraid. You were afraid? What were you afraid of? Let me clarify. What's the fear for pile 1? Some of y'all were afraid of a tower moment. What type of tower moment? Wow, some of y'all could have been afraid of your feelings, either of a relationship or of the ending of a relationship at some point in time. Okay, like I said, somebody in here, you could have been afraid to choose a relationship, and maybe now that you've chosen it, you're not afraid anymore, and now that you're deciding to choose it, you're not afraid anymore. But for others of you, like, you're not afraid to connect with more people who love you. But for others of you, I am picking up on the fact that somebody could have been afraid of the ending of a certain connection. Maybe something that you're choosing to walk away from now. Like I said, somebody could be waiting for an apology or something like that. You could be waiting for an apology from someone. You could be waiting for somebody to make amends with you. But I feel like some of y'all are starting to realize, like, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Everything that has happened for a reason. Some of y'all are not allowing your fears of abandonment, fears of lack, fears of loss, whatever it is, to get in the way of what it is that you're aware of now. Okay? Messages for... Yes, you got loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. Yep. Some of y'all are realizing, like, if I leave this thing behind, if I leave this person behind, if I choose my partner over this, if I choose this connection over this, I'm not going to be alone. If I'm on my own and I choose me, I'm still not alone. You know what I mean? Somebody in here, there's something here about choosing yourself. Choosing what makes you happy. Choosing people who love you is choosing yourself. Instead of trying to prove yourself or be validated, choosing people that love you is an act of self-love. Somebody in here, you could be choosing to be around people that love you because you love yourself. You have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm almost getting the vibe too here. Like I said, some of you are starting to realize, like, even if things end, even if things change, even if certain stuff happens, it all happens for a higher reason, for a higher purpose. And you just love the universe, God, source, spirit, your guides, everything that's going on, because it's leading you towards your highest path. You know, you're not upset when things change. Some of y'all are embracing change. You're going with the flow. You also have balance. It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Yeah. Some of y'all are choosing to be at peace, and you don't feel bad about it. I'm hearing, I can't please everybody. That is Kendrick Lamar. Can't please everybody. Somebody could be a Gemini. Messages for... I'm seeing Epona, Earth Magic. You also have Lilith, Face Your Shadow. Somebody been doing shadow work, or some of y'all are doing shadow work. Let's read these messages. Epona, Earth Magic. Epona says... Epona says Earth Magic. This is on page 66, 67, 68. Somebody could be born those years. Mother Gaia is speaking. Nature's jewels bring healing and protection. It says, honored among the Celts, Romans, and North Africans as a protector of horses, Epona was said to be the offspring of a mare and a mortal king. That's giving me Sagittarius energy. It says, within feminine spirituality, she dwells in the forest as a fairy queen and can appear as a woman, a horse, and sometimes as a river or water spirit. She's an environmental warrior, connecting humanity with healing magic of nature, the healing magic of nature, excuse me. Her symbols are horses, cornucopias, and keys. It says this is a sign to enter swiftly into the healing power of nature. You need to connect with the magic that lies within trees, plants, water, and crystals. You're being guided towards a special nature setting to relax your body and engage your spirit. Be open to receiving a message delivered through your feelings and intuition. Queen Epona says, you're a crystal and nature healer. The jewels of the earth are calling to you. They bring spiritual protection and reattune you to magical powers. Listen to the messages given by trees, streams, flowers, plants, and crystals. They hold vital keys to protecting Mother Gaia. They're also essential for your well-being and spiritual path right now. The elementals, nature spirits, such as fairies, pixies, water sprites, and mermaids, are deeply concerned about environmental damage and climate change. Yes. Some of y'all, please take care of the planet. It's hot. Okay? I don't know if anybody is experiencing this, but maybe some of y'all are starting to realize, it's a lot going on in the world, y'all. I'm not going to talk about it. But it's a heavy time, and the planet is definitely feeling heavy as well. So take care of the environment. It says there's a message they wish to get through to you about this crucial issue. If you're already involved in eco-activist projects, consider this card a thank you, and please keep going message from us. We know how deeply concerned you are about environmental issues. You can make a difference. Please continue with your much needed efforts. Take regular breaks in nature and you'll hear us cheering you on. Some of y'all definitely need to go outside or be out in nature during this moon. The additional meanings of this card says, take action on your ideas for helping the environment. Use vibrational flower essences and or herbal remedies. Move out of the city and closer to nature. Somebody in here, that could be for you. Maybe you're living in a busy city. You're being told to go towards a natural setting. It says, train as or visit a crystal healing practitioner. All right. Somebody could be into crystal healing, Reiki, things like that. It says, Epona is a protector of horses. So this card may represent a connection to a horse. The invocation of this card says, I now receive sacred medicine from nature. I support earth healing. Some of you guys may benefit from going horse riding or being connected to horses or something like that as well. Maybe that's something that you're into. Okay. Now I'm seeing Lilith. Okay. I just heard, hey, baddie. Hey, who says hey, baddies? A reader says that. Hey baddies. I can't remember her name, but I love her. Somebody in here, it's like a hey baddie. Somebody in here is a baddie, period. Lilith thinks you're a baddie. It says, Lilith, face your shadow. Heal taboo emotions. Step into the light. Some of y'all, you need to look at your Lilith placement in your chart. That may be significant. It says Lilith is known in Jewish mythology as the first created woman. She refused to take a submissive role to Adam in the Garden of Eden. Liberating her wings, Lilith flew back to her Mesopotamian homelands. A dark, deep force of feminine spirit, Lilith is provoking to those who misunderstand her. Did I talk about misunderstandings in the beginning? Yes, I think I did. It says, Lilith is provoking to those who misunderstand her. Yes, okay. Wait, a dark, deep force of the feminine spirit. Lilith is provoking to those who misunderstand her. So maybe some of y'all are misunderstood. Okay? Maybe some of y'all are misunderstood. Maybe people around you don't fully understand you. Maybe people don't understand your relationship. I don't know. Maybe some of you were in a relationship where you weren't being understood. And now you're trying to find a partner who will get you, or maybe you have found somebody that gets you. Either way, it says patriarchy has painted her as corrupt and dangerous, but that's because she's a transformative feminine powerhouse. Lilith's symbols are the owl for wisdom and the snake for chakra healing and spiritual sexual awakening. All right. So some of y'all could be having a spiritual sexual awakening, or this is the type of energy that you embody. It says Lilith sees everything that you strive to keep hidden from view. Drawing this card shows that you've arrived at a point of significant transformation. Lilith meets you at a crossroads. She holds out her hand and says, your spirit vibrates with secret powers of the old. The wisdom yearns to be shared. This wisdom, yearns to be shared and used for the rebirth of the feminine soul. The only way you'll access this power now is to face your shadow side. It's everything within you that's been censored, stifled, and denied. You see, your deep-seated rage, your crippling shame, your fathomless fear, your traumas and wounds, your feelings of unworthiness. You've labeled these feelings as taboo and have never felt able to accept and work through them. Sometimes the forbidden shadow emotions leak out, leading you down paths of sabotage and self-destruction. Feelings of envy and self-pity hinder you. With me, you can release self-judgment and look bravely into your hidden self. I'll lead you into safe spaces where all your secrets can be spoken. This will release enormous waterfalls of energy. It will unlock your creativity, potential, and passions. It will illuminate the divine talents you've been keeping under wraps. You'll create your dreams, not because of luck, chance, or fate, but through realizing that all the power you've ever needed is within you. Don't be afraid. You're ready to shine. All right. Some of y'all are being called to put yourself out there, maybe even to be misunderstood. If people don't get you, they just don't get you. People in pile one. All right. And that's completely fine. It's okay to be weird. It's okay to not be liked. It happens. Okay. Everybody is not cute to everybody. Everybody is not talented to everybody. Some of y'all, there's people out here who probably don't like my readings, don't think I'm a good reader. That's cool. You know, it's a personal opinion. You can't be mad at it. I can't prove myself to everybody. And I feel like that's how some of you guys are operating. Like, you're not proving yourself to everybody. You're not going to tell, change yourself for other people. You're accepting yourself. This is like radical self-acceptance. It says seek professional settings for thorough shadow work. This is the additional meanings of this card. Some of y'all, like I said, maybe you need a therapist. Maybe you need to go to a spiritual practitioner, like a holistic healer or something like that. Maybe some of y'all want to go to the church. I don't know. Some of y'all want to talk to someone about some shadow work you need to work through. And if that is the case, go ahead and go through it. Maybe some of y'all want to book a reading with me. Who knows? It says shadow energy is influencing the person or situation you're inquiring about. See what I'm saying? Shadow energy is influencing the person or situation you're inquiring about. Some of y'all have been waiting on an apology or wanting somebody to, I don't know. I feel like somebody wants to say something to you, but they're afraid. They're afraid. The invocation of this card says, my shadow is my inner teacher. Why is this person so afraid of pile one? Why is this person so afraid of pile one? Some of y'all, this person's afraid of you because they love you. Others of you, this person is afraid of you because they know that you have to make a decision, or they know they have to make a decision. Some sort of decision has to be made. What would the decision be? There's something here about defining their long-term happiness. For some of you, this person has defined it, and maybe they see it with you, but for some reason that burdens them. Okay? Or if this is somebody that was already connected to someone else or to something else, or they're connected to their family or other people, like, because some of you could be removing yourself from maybe somebody else's friend group or somebody else's family dynamic. This person may feel like they would have to choose. They would have to make a choice. They feel like you have a choice, and maybe you chose yourself, but this person also feels like they would have to make a choice in order to connect with you, and that's been the thing that was scaring them. What's self-care for pile one? We got 55. Somebody could be 55. It says write a gratitude list. Some of y'all need to be grateful for everything, anything. That's a 10. Somebody could be a Scorpio or Libra. I'm also seeing 23. That's a 5. Gemini or Taurus. And we also have 11 out here. That is Scorpio and Sagittarius. Some of y'all need to connect with crystals. That's heavy in this reading. You might really need a black tourmaline. Some of y'all need to connect with crystals. Some of y'all need to be around your family, your soul family, or the people you view as family. And you need to be grateful. You need to write down what you're grateful for. All right. What's a love oracle? Love oracle, love advice for pile 1. Pile 1's love oracle. It says embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. What else? Some of y'all, there's somebody that you find the missing pieces with. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So again, I don't know if people have tried to make you feel bad for the choices that you're making in love. I don't know if some of y'all are about to make a decision and you feel like you're going to make the wrong decision. I don't know. But you're being told to recognize that there is no right or wrong path. This is all about understanding life a bit more. You also have sacred union. It says honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So somebody in here could have some sort of sacred union that's going on. You could be in a sacred union. Some of y'all are about to come into union. There's going to be some sort of sacred union that you're in. What is a mantra for my pile 1s? Pile 1, it says, I feel my way into faith one step at a time. Okay. I'm getting One Step at a Time by Jordan Sparks. Somebody in here, you feel your way into faith one step at a time. You're taking it day by day. Day by day. Under the deck, you have, I am patient, knowing that whatever is of the highest good is coming to me. Somebody could be pregnant, or somebody could be getting pregnant, or somebody is the Empress. You are the Empress. You're in Empress energy, or you're dealing with an Empress. They don't have to be a mom, but I'm getting somebody is divine. Okay? Somebody is divine. So that is all that I have for my pile 1s. Pile 1, I didn't expect your pile to be long. Boo. It's always so long. But I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Talk to you guys later. Hi, pile 2. You're the pile that chose the conch shell as well as the ruby. All right. So before we actually get into this message, let's talk about the image and the crystal that you chose. All right. So when it comes to conch shells, I felt like choosing the conch just because it's Cancer season. And low-key, I could have chose a hermit shell. I don't know. But I chose the conch because that's what I normally think about when it comes to the ocean and Cancer and the beach and all kinds of stuff, right? I also started thinking about the conch that was on SpongeBob that may be relevant for someone. Also, conch is something that a lot of people eat normally when it comes to, like, a lot of islanders and things like that eat. So some of you guys, that could be relevant. You could be from an island. You could be Trinidadian, Jamaican. You could be, I don't know, Haitian. I heard Etrian. I don't know if anybody in here is that, but maybe you could be different things, or some of you guys could want to travel to different places. You don't have to. You could even be from Latin America, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Brazilian. I feel like somebody in here, do you be traveling? Or do you want to travel? Or maybe there's just like a lot of different people who are in this reading. Thank you for everybody that is from a different place that is watching. I love that so many different people watch. But yeah, I'm picking up on something like that. Some of you guys could be from another place, but when I looked into, and funny enough, I'm talking about all these places. Apparently conches have a specific spiritual meaning when it comes to Hinduism. Okay, so very random to me, but somebody in here, you could be Hindu as well, all right, or Hindi. I'm not sure. Please excuse me if I'm not correctly addressing you or whatever it is, but I'm picking up on somebody in here. You could be Indian, of Indian descent, who knows? But the meaning behind the conch when it comes to Hinduism in particular, it says purity, cosmic sound, and divine power. It is associated with auspiciousness, sorry if I said that weird, protection, and awakening of consciousness, okay? Blowing a conch is believed to purify the environment, dispel negative energy, and invoke divine presence. Okay. For some reason, I'm hearing, you abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. Okay. Some of y'all could feel like you've been abandoned by somebody. I was hearing another song too. I was hearing You Abandoned Me, Love Don't Live Here Anymore. And I also was hearing Paper Soldiers by Brent Faiyaz featuring Junie. Okay. That could be relevant for somebody. Somebody could be acting like they don't care. And they're like, that's because I don't care. Okay. Somebody could be a Virgo. They don't have to be. Maybe have Virgo placements. Or someone could be, I don't know what the sign of the woman is who sings the other song, but there's something here about somebody feeling like love don't live here no more. And maybe somebody's acting like they don't care. This could be you. He says, still right there. Used to live right there. Now I'm everywhere. Got just everywhere. I'm so debonair. I'm a millionaire. I act like I don't care. That's because I don't care. Somebody in here, you don't care. You don't care. Or somebody acting like they don't care. And we're going to talk about it because I am picking up on some sort of ending in a situation. This could be the ending of a relationship, ending of a partnership, friendship, who knows. I don't know if you're on the side of feeling abandoned or if you're the person who feels like they don't care, but we're going to look at ruby because ruby is definitely a love stone. So maybe some of you guys are, love stone also makes me think about Love Stone by Justin Timberlake. So somebody could be an Aquarius. The ruby is on page 48. I just confused myself until 12. Somebody could be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Okay. Okay, so it says ruby. This dazzling stone ignites love and protects its wearer. The color is red. Ruby comes in many shades of red, the most common being vibrant red or slightly purplish. It says this is good for the heart, promoting power, passion, and protection. This stone is pretty perfect. I always point out the alliteration in that part. So I don't know if somebody has like more than one letter in their name, or like there's something here about alliteration. Maybe somebody's a poet, a writer. It says healing hearts. Ruby can also heal your heart in a physical sense. It is thought to strengthen the heart muscles and ventricles and improve blood circulation. If this sounds good to you, wear it as a necklace and keep it close to your chest where it can work its magic. Some of y'all could have a ruby necklace. Some of y'all want to wear more rubies, or you're being told to. It's so funny too because I saw a clip recently of Jocelyn Hernandez. Okay, please don't judge me because I don't watch any of the shows on Zeus and all of that. Please don't judge me. Some people are watching them, and I don't judge you guys for watching them. But if somebody could be watching reality TV, you could be watching Love Island, all kinds of stuff, Pal 2. But I think that's so funny. Oh, my homegirl told me she was watching, what's it called? It's funny if you watch this, Pal, by the way. But she told me she was watching, what is it called? Oh my goodness. The show where they're marrying the people, 90 Day Fiance. Some of y'all could be watching reality TV shows, not TV she. Or maybe some of y'all are on reality TV. I don't know. But what was I going to say about reality TV? Oh, Jocelyn. I saw a clip of Jocelyn talking to, I don't know who that lady is, but I know who Jocelyn is. Somebody in here, you got that type of energy. I feel like somebody in here or somebody got that type of energy. Like somebody is relevant. Somebody is relevant, and whoever the other lady is, it's not that the other lady isn't relevant, but it's like, who knows what's going on with that other lady. But it's funny because the lady was talking and she was like, my Ussy diamonds or something like that. Like I saw this on the reel. It was like my Ussy diamonds. Like she's talking about her, boom boom. It says promoting power, passion, and protection. So I was talking about their boom boom, and they're like, this Ussy diamonds. This was diamonds, right? And then Jocelyn, who I believe is a Scorpio, so somebody could be a Scorpio. Jocelyn was like, oh yeah, mine is rubies. Mine is rubies. And everybody in the comments of the video was like, it's crazy how so-and-so was really like hyping up that hers was diamonds because rubies are actually worth more. And Jocelyn must have knew that, because the lady repeated that she was diamonds twice, and she said, well, mine is rubies. So this could be something about somebody's worth as well. All right. I'm even getting like somebody's sexual energy, like your worth around that. Like somebody may know that they are of value. They are valued. They're particular about who they deal with, or they choose to be a certain type of way towards people. Or maybe somebody is switching this up now. Some of y'all could be pulling your energy back from somebody because you're like, my energy is valuable, whether it's your sexual energy or not. Somebody knows that they are valuable. Okay, and that they should be valued. It says love is in the air. Ruby symbolizes love and romance, and rubies are often chosen as gifts for 15th and 40th wedding anniversaries. It's one of the 4 precious gemstones besides emerald, sapphire, and diamond. Yup. See what I'm saying? It's alongside those crystals, those diamonds, those gems, but it is one of them. Okay, so I'm also getting something here about everybody having value. Okay, everybody having different values or different gifts, different, things that they bring to the world. So even down to me bringing up that whole clip about the 2 women talking, it doesn't make it, even if rubies are more valuable, it doesn't make diamonds any less valuable. You know what I mean? Somebody would be hyped to get a diamond over a ruby. They may not know that rubies are valuable. So it could be something here like that as well. Somebody may not know that, I don't know, like some of y'all could know your worth, but somebody doesn't know your worth. Or maybe some of you don't or didn't know the worth of something at some point in time, whether it's your energy or someone else's energy. That could be relevant in here. I'm also seeing too, it says strong protector. Did you know roomies? What? This could be about somebody's roommate. I don't know. Some of y'all, your roommate is significant. Maybe you don't have a roommate. Maybe you want a roommate. It says, did you know rubies are extremely strong? In fact, they are the second strongest gemstone after diamonds. See what I'm saying? It says that's good news for a stone that's all about protection. Something about protection is significant because we got tourmaline in pile 1 as well. That could be relevant for somebody in this reading. Now, let's do the numbers and the signs that are coming up. I'm seeing 5, 36, and 30 as the most relevant numbers, or, dates, days, ages, anything like that in this reading. Somebody could be a Taurus or a Gemini, a Virgo or a Libra. Somebody could be a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Taurus Moon in specific. Someone could be a Pisces or an Aries, Gemini, Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, somebody's deciding on something. Some of y'all could be closing out a cycle of being in lusty connections and choosing to focus on commitment, or you're aiming to be in a commitment. Or some of y'all could just be deciding to close out some sort of toxic cycle in order to focus on your faith even. All right. There's a desire to manifest more for yourself. Some of you are really focused on manifesting around this moon. And it feels like in order for you to manifest what you want, you need to take a second to be on your own. Okay, I see money coming in for you or good things coming in for you, but it really is going to take some shadow work for you to see beyond your current limitations. Okay. It's almost like somebody in here doesn't know what the right thing to do is. I do feel that coming off of you, pile 2. Some of y'all don't know what path to take, what the right thing to do is when it comes to your next moves in general. You could be confused about what's going on currently, but you're finding the strength to move forward, and that's always a good thing. There's somebody in your environment. There could also be more than one person. It doesn't have to be one person in particular, but there's something here about people in your environment. I almost want to say being complacent. somebody in your energy is comfortable. And I'm not getting comfortable in like a good way. Like, you know how people can be comfortable in their skin, comfortable, whatever it is. I'm getting something here about people being extremely comfortable to the point where it may come off a bit complacent. This could be family. This doesn't have to be family. This could be roomies. Like I said, some of y'all got roommates. This could be friends. This could be love interest. Somebody's trying to follow their intuition currently. And it could be in regards to what they should be doing next in their life, or maybe even when it comes to you. But I really get the vibe here where it's like somebody could be following their intuition, and their intuition may be telling them to stay comfortable, complacent. And this situation is relevant because maybe some of you wanted a change out of someone. Yeah. Some of y'all wanted some sort of change out of someone. A different choice, a different response, a different reaction, actions in general. Some of you wanted something to change about someone, but maybe you're starting to notice that you have to change. You have to move forward. You have to do what's best for you. Some of y'all could even feel like there's people that you want to connect with. Like you already know who you could be connecting with next or who you want to be around next. But you just also understand that there's something else that you have to let go of or stop focusing on. Some of y'all were super focused on waiting for love at some point in time. All right. Or a love offer from someone in particular. Yeah. Some of y'all could have been waiting for a love offer from somebody. Or waiting for love options to come in, more than one maybe. But maybe all you were getting were like very lusty offers. All right, maybe some of you were just being offered lusty things from people or lusty energy from someone. So you were like, I don't want to be in this energy anymore. I don't want to deal with this type of energy anymore. I'm also getting something here where like some of you could have been, either it was with more than one person or it was one person in particular. Some of y'all could have also been feeling like you were waiting for someone to fight for a situation, fight for a relationship. You know? And maybe you realized something about a dynamic, like that you weren't going to get the results that you wanted in that dynamic. So it's time to move forward, to choose yourself, to grow in a new direction, or to choose someone else to grow with. This could even be about moving or traveling. Like I said, maybe some of y'all want to travel. Some of y'all want to move. You're like, you know, I'm not getting the offer that I want here. I'm not getting the support that I need here. So I'm going to have to move. Or move towards something new. But for some odd reason, I feel like there could be some level of judgment that you're afraid of. Pile 2. Whether it's judgment of other people for the decisions that you make, or a judgment call that needs to be made. Maybe some of you guys are afraid to leave a situation behind. Because you know that that's going to be... It's kind of like, you know, sometimes, and I kind of brought this up in pile 1, but it's kind of like the energy around not wanting to address the truth or face the facts or have certain conversations, because it's like once you have the conversation, ignorance is no longer bliss, right? It's one thing to not know, but once you do know, it's like, that's it. And some of y'all may know, like, if I come forward and say what I need to say, or if I go towards this new opportunity, a decision has to be made. Somebody in here knows a decision has to be made. Why is this here? Some of y'all could even have somebody that's trying to make a move towards you or something like that. And again, like I said, if you know that there's someone in your energy Maybe you know that if you choose this path or this person, you would have to decide to leave something else out. And that is scary to you, or that's something that you didn't anticipate. Why is this here? Or maybe you did anticipate it, but it's just like, it's a lot. Why is this here? It's like somebody's realizing, like, even if this is about healing, somebody could be realizing, like, in order for me to heal, something might have to end. Or in order for me to get what I want, this thing that I dreamt of, this thing that I wanted at some point in time, will have to end. It's like no more fantasy. Maybe there was a fantasy around a situation, but some of you want commitment, or some of you want stability, or some of you want to be in alignment with your highest self. Some of y'all want a better job. In order for you to get that, you have to choose a path. Your advice here is to let go of whatever it is that's keeping you in this limbo state. Pile 2. Something has been keeping you in a state of limbo. Could be a person you've been trying to hold on to. Okay? Maybe this person is in a relationship. Maybe you've been wanting this person to leave the relationship. Somebody could be choosing another relationship. Maybe this is about a job situation. Some of y'all been putting your energy into a job. You're starting to realize, if I want this other job, I got to leave this job to go towards this job, or I have to stop this thing to start up this other thing. Some of y'all are realizing that. Even if this isn't about a job or a relationship, could even just be a person. Like, some of y'all have been holding on to a person, your obligation to a person, loyalty to a person. And if that's been keeping you in a state of limbo, something has been exposed, or something has came out. What is this about? Something about a third party. Something about a friend group. What's this about? If not a third party, friend group, I'm getting like, maybe some of you are realizing, like I said, that you want to connect with different people. But some of you, it could be some sort of third party, though. There was a relationship that you were waiting on. If there was somebody that you wanted to work with, if there was something that you were hoping to receive more from, more support from, whatever it is, I'm getting like, there's an energy here of crying over spilled milk. Some of you are so sad about the truth of a situation, or the fact that something isn't working out, that you're missing out on an opportunity for something else behind you. There's a soulmate connection behind you, whether you know it or not. There's other opportunities behind this that would benefit you, whether you know it or not. But some of you are so sad about what isn't working out, that you're not taking the lead or taking control. You could even be rejecting or have rejected opportunities, whether it's for your own growth or like to grow in other situations, because of something else that was making you sad. Let's get some oracles, more oracles. Your advice is to release the obligation or the baggage that you have that's keeping you indecisive. It's like you already know what to do. You already know the truth. You already know what to do. So just do that thing, or accept that truth and operate accordingly. That's what I'm getting. Messages for, especially with that conch energy. Like, I'm getting something here about like the horn being blown, or, you know, something being exposed to the point where it's like you can't ignore it now. Or some of you are so afraid of knowing the truth. It's like the truth would set you free. Or if you do know the truth, it's like, accept the truth. You have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Yeah, some of y'all could be starting to realize, like, maybe I didn't need that friend group. Maybe I don't need to be around my family. Maybe I don't need that love interest. Like, maybe I should choose myself. I don't need other people to make me happy. Not only that, people are of value. I'm not trying to knock everybody away from being around people, but I'm getting this vibe where it's like being around the right people matters more than being around people who don't support you or don't love you or don't see you for who you are. It says patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yeah, maybe some of y'all are starting to realize, like, maybe I need to wait a little bit longer for something better rather than settle for whatever you've been settling for, or you just need to know that things take time. It says perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Yes. Look, you got guilt. Guilt came up in reverse. Yeah. Don't feel bad. Or maybe some of you are struggling with feeling bad. It says guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Some of y'all have certain beliefs that you're having a hard time with letting go of that's causing you to stagnate yourself. What's the belief? What's the belief that they're holding on to? Maybe that you need to work on something from the past, fight for something from the past. Whether it's family or a love interest or something like that. Some of y'all feel like you need to be fighting for something. Yeah. This could be about family. All right. Maybe it's somebody you have kids with or somebody you viewed as family. There's something about family here. Maybe you feel like you need to fight for this because it is family, or I don't know. I'm getting some of y'all are having a hard time with releasing a belief around that's causing you to stagnate. You also have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Yeah. Some of y'all feel bad about something from the past. Or maybe some of you are sticking around to change something that has already taken place in the past. I'm getting the past no longer exists. Okay? Even if time is fluid. The past is long gone. We're only in the present now. The future is almost here. Pile 2. Messages for... Do you realize that right now, the present moment is a future that you've asked for at some point in time as well? Somebody in here needs to know that. We got Hecate at the bottom of the deck. Past life healing. Some of y'all are healing from something from a past life. You also have TOURMALIINE. That's how you say her name. I always struggle with her. Forgive. And then you have Avalon Priestess, Intuitive Awakening. It's funny because these two cards, you guys can't see it, but there's a older woman and then there's a younger woman. And I'm assuming this younger woman is influenced by Hecate. So there's something here about that. Somebody could be very spiritual. You could be, or someone else is. Like, I'm getting very wise. Let's read TOURMALIINE. Someone could be native in this file. I keep hearing the song, I be outside with my gang gang. Okay, I don't know what that is. Somebody in here, you from California? I'm from the deuce, the no, the bait, the day, the day. I don't know how it goes. Please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I don't know how it goes, but somebody in here, you from California? This is funny. Love California people. Californians. Let me see. TOURMALIINE. Okay. That could be relevant too with this Native American energy. Somebody could be from the West Coast. All right. TOURMALIINE. It says... TOURMALIINE. Yes. Now I got it down pat. There was a time period that I didn't really know how to say her name. Now I know how to say her name. That's relevant. Somebody in here, practice makes perfect. It says TOURMALIINE. Forgive, let go of blame and punishment, heal the past. Teotl is a Mesoamerican earth mother of the Aztecs and the Huastec, an indigenous Mexican people. A patroness of midwives, she's known primarily as the filth deity. Her name derives from the Nahalt word of garbage, said to be the eater of impurities. Look, that conch shell blew the impurities. Maybe somebody be speaking that truth. Maybe some of y'all are speak. Maybe some of y'all are truth speakers. Maybe some of you are dealing with a truth speaker. Maybe some of y'all are afraid to speak your truth or whatever it is, or I don't know, something about the truth. It says she is the eater of impurities. She had connections with lust, vice, and ritual purification. She could lure people to commit immoral acts, but would absolve them afterwards. People confess their worst misdeeds to TOURMALIINE through her priest and received total forgiveness. She's associated with childbirth, witchcraft, moon cycles, ministration, cotton, and broomsticks. When you've said or done something you regret, it can weigh heavily on your heart. Some of y'all have regrets around something. It doesn't matter how long ago the mistake was made. You can go on punishing yourself for a lifetime. If someone hurt, betrayed, or disappointed you, it can be extremely challenging to let go of the harm they caused. TOURMALIINE, okay, I hope that's right, brings forward the most potent healing methods that exist in our universe: forgiveness. She says, you've chosen a profound spiritual practice. This process may transform your life. Holding on to guilt or resentment eats away at the body and spirit. Bitterness is unprocessed anger and will only fester, doing nothing to bring about healing change. This does not mean you condone abusive or cruel acts. It doesn't mean you forget or deny the harm. It means acknowledging that in order to move forwards in life, to claim both health and happiness, you must work on forgiving yourself and others. Just being, and you see, health and happiness, your mental health is just as important as your physical health. How to, they're bringing this up. It says, just being willing is enough. Say an empathic prayer to bring the energy of forgiveness into your heart. I will take care of the rest. Forgiving is not always easy. It needs careful and thorough attention. It may not happen overnight, but remember, there is nothing on earth that cannot be healed through the miracle of forgiveness. The additional meanings of this card says reconciliation within a key relationship is within reach. Some of y'all, again, I don't know, maybe some of y'all want to reconcile with somebody. Some of y'all may be leaving someone or something behind to reconcile with somebody. Like there could be an energy here of you connecting with someone or trying to make amends with someone specific. Or maybe it's family, I don't know, but I'm getting something here about you reconciling with someone, possibly because you're realizing that you don't want to be in some sort of toxic cycle or something like that. It says, if you've experienced abuse or trauma, seek appropriate help. All right, that's for somebody in this pile. Then you also have offer a genuine apology. So some of you may be the ones that want to apologize to someone. Who knows? The invocation of this card says, I forgive myself. I forgive them. I set us both free. We also have Avalon Priestess. Avalon Priestess reads, it says, Avalon. It says, intuitive awakening, meditate, wait, and listen. Sacred initiations. The Avalon Priestess is one of 9 spiritually gifted women from the mystical Isles of Avalon, a place steeped in the legends of King Arthur, Morgan Le Fay, and Merlin. Avalon is a sacred feminine gateway to the unknown and the mystery. Its magical lore is threaded throughout Celtic and Druidic traditions. The priestess vibrates with songs of the oracles, the seers, the visionaries, and the prophetesses. Her presence brings the awakening of intuition, meditation, and deep listening. The sign of a person initiated by an Avalon priestess is a blue crescent moon tattoo that hovers over the third eye chakra. This represents awakened inner goddess. No. So I ain't hearing somebody's a goddess. This represents awakened inner vision and active divine service of the goddess. Okay. It says the ethereal touch of the Avalon priestess comes as a reminder that you're an inherently intuitive being. She whispers soul memories of your inner psychic gifts. Meditation, retreat, and sacred silence are needed to activate your third eye chakra and open up channels between yourself and spirit. Your life may be changing to accommodate the intense process of awakening dormant priestess skills. This applies no matter your gender identification. If you frequently draw this card, it means your soul carries experience and priestess abilities. You're ready to see the world beyond the veil once again. The unlocking of your intuitive energy has a great impact on your life because it's a soul rebirth. An enormous recalibration of your energy system is at work. Your third eye has been blocked or damaged for eons, so be patient with the healing process. If your question is about how to proceed with a situation, this card asks you to pause, reflect, and listen to your inner voice. Don't take action yet, as there's more truth and information that needs to surface. The additional meanings of this card says meditate every day. Take a retreat from the world. Yes, I'm definitely getting like hermit vibes. Like some of y'all need to pull away. It says visit the sacred sites of Avalon. Some of y'all may want to travel to Avalon. I don't know where that's at. Train, I think they said it in the book, but I can't remember. Train or work as a professional intuitive. All right. Some of y'all could be readers, psychics, Reiki practitioners, intuitives of some sort. And then you have what you're sensing intuitively about this situation or issue is accurate. All right. The invocation of this card says, I safely activate my intuitive gifts. I see sacred truths. Also, bottom of the deck, we got Hecate. Okay, some of y'all work with Hecate. We had Lilith in the first pile. We got Hecate in this pile. Some of y'all are working with some high spirited energies. I don't know what that's about. I may have some really strong feminine energies in this reading. Maybe some of you guys are also readers, also in the spiritual field, practitioners, who knows. But I'm getting something here about a lot of, Cancer is the moon. So maybe some of y'all are really, really working with the moon around this time. It says Hecate, past life healing, or this is something that you need to know. Even if you're a masculines that are watching, maybe some of you guys are connecting with Hecate and different deities and things like that if you feel called to do so. It says Hecate, past life healing. It's safe to speak. Set your inner witch free. Hecate's or Hecate origins lie in Neolithic goddess cultures throughout Turkey, Bulgaria, and North Africa. What am I about to say? Why did I lose the thought? Sawney healing. Sarah. Hey girl. Hey Sarah. I don't know if Sarah's in this pile, but Sarah. She did a reading recently about Hecate. So some of you guys go check out her channel. My mind is going everywhere. Go check out her channel. It may be relevant for you. I love you, Sarah. But it says Hecate's origins lie in Neolithic goddess cultures throughout Turkey, Bulgaria, and North Africa. To the ancient Greeks, she was a sorceress, queen of the underworld, and guardian of the crossroads. On the night of a new moon, ooh, spooky. On the night of a new moon, food would be left for Hecate at the intersections of three roads, the Trivia. Her symbols are the black crow, a cauldron of light, a key, a dagger, and a rope. Okay, are any of you seeing those symbols recently? Is that relevant for you? It may be a call to work with Hecate. It says, when the queen of the witches shows up, it's highly significant. You're ready to confront, work through, and permanently heal age-old soul trauma arising from the historic persecution of feminine healers of any gender. You've previously lived through events such as the witch hunts of the European Middle Ages, and it's left painful scars. You have wondrous spiritual gifts to share with the world, yet they've been buried under rocks of fear. You carry past life memories of being banished for your goddess-centered role as a wise one, witch, shaman, healer, or midwife. Somebody in here, you were a feminine in a past life. I feel like I'm talking to a masculine when it comes to that. If you're a masculine in here, some of y'all were a feminine You could also be a feminine that was a masculine, or some of you were just like healers in a past life. This is significant. It says this old fear is very controlling, convincing you to remain silent and suppressed in this life. But it's time to dissolve the chains, untie the ropes, acknowledge the wounds, and unblock the throat chakra. Remembering the lifetimes in which you were persecuted for your spiritual power can be painful, but this is a healing process. Past life regression, breath work therapy, and intuitive sessions can all help. Every step you take to speak your truth and reveal your wisdom, the more inner freedom you'll experience. It's safe to express your real voice, and your divine feminine energy is stronger than you fear. Wow. Some of y'all, are you afraid of your power? I feel like some of you could be afraid of your power, but little do you know, your power is probably what you're supposed to be pursuing in this lifetime. So definitely don't be afraid to step into it. The additional meanings of this card, it says your throat chakra needs support to clear and heal. Some of y'all are having issues when it comes to communication. You need to speak up more, sing, read poetry. I don't know, read a book out loud. Some of y'all need to speak more, work on that throat chakra. It says learn from Wicca or rituals to awaken your inner witch or wise one. Okay, some of y'all could be doing some sort of spell work around this moon. It says you're in a liminal phase of a process or the crossroads. Be patient. The new path is soon to be revealed. And it also says consult with a female elder or person who embodies Hecate's wisdom. The invocation of this card says, Hecate, I pour all my fears of being visible into your cauldron of light. It's safe to speak and reveal my truth. Wow, some of you are afraid of being seen. For what? Being witchy? Some of you could be very good intuitives or are just intuitive in general, and maybe you've been hiding yourself. I feel like some of you are breaking out of a phase of hiding. Okay. Like you want to be celebrated, supported. You want to find your soul family. That's what I'm saying. Some of y'all are definitely aligning with more soul family. What's self-care for pile 2? We have 24. It says flow like water. Some of you guys, you could be going for a swim around this time. Okay, somebody could be 24, born on the 24th. Somebody could be a Cancer or a Gemini. You also have sound healing with the frequencies, sound bowls and things like that could be relevant for you. I was going to say somebody could need to listen to like a throat chakra frequency or something like that. But that is 47. Somebody could be a Scorpio or Sagittarius. You have 14. It says connect with your ancestors. Yeah, some of y'all are very spiritual in this pile. Your guides want to talk to you. Your guides want to connect with you. Hecate wants to connect with you. Like there's something here about you really tapping in. And this is significant. Some of y'all come from a line of mystical women. It says connect with your ancestors, and that's a 14. So that could be 5. So Taurus and Gemini. Alone time, again, another woman by the beach. Being at the beach could be significant. Some of y'all could be going to the beach, spending time by the water, going for a swim, who knows. It says alone time. Some of y'all could be going alone. Maybe you need to go on a trip alone. Some of y'all have been waiting to go on a trip with somebody. It's like, just go on your own if you can. That's a 2. Aquarius and Pisces may be relevant. You got be still. Some of y'all definitely need to rest or take time on your own to chill. And that's a 4. Taurus and Aries could be relevant. And then you also have sing at the bottom of the deck. Some of y'all need to sing. Even if you don't sound good, meaning somebody needs to sing to work on their throat chakra. 45 could be relevant. Could be Virgo or Libra energy. Your love oracle that came out. You have power. You instinctively know what is right for you. And you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. Yep. You also have look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Bottom of the deck, you have give thanks for the blessing of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So again, I don't know if some of y'all are feeling sad about the ending of something or about what's shifting in your life, whether it's family related, romantic related, romance, family, friends. I'm repeating stuff. I don't know if it's family or friends or what's going on, but I'm definitely getting the vibe. I'm cracking up. I'm definitely getting the vibe that you need to take a second to look at everything that's going on and just be grateful that better things are coming in or better days are ahead. Your mantra before you go: I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. Bottom of the deck, when I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. Some of y'all have gotten so used to toxicity and negative experiences that you may not feel worthy of good experiences or love or support or anything like that. And if that is the case, you're being told to look inside yourself and figure out why you're having such a hard time leaving situations that don't support your love of self or growth in the process. Why do you cling to that? Something like that could be significant. That's not for everybody. You know, why is it so hard to let go of certain things? Or to express certain things even. All right, so that's all that I have. That's all that I have for my pile twos. Pile two, I hope that made sense. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Talk to you guys later. Hi, pile three. You're the pile that chose the Chariot and the Labradorite. All right, so before we actually get into your pile, we're going to talk about the image as well as the crystal that you chose. Some of you guys could be Cancers that are watching this. Some of you guys could be dealing with Cancers. Some of you are definitely watching this during Cancer season, or Cancer season could be significant for you. That's June, July, end of June, beginning of July vibe. So that could be relevant. But yeah, you chose the Chariot card. So the Chariot is relevant in this pile. For some of you, the energy around the Chariot can be a car. Your car could be significant. It could be movement forward. It could be traveling. It could be victory, momentum, something picking up the pace. It's just all about forward movement. The Chariot is about movement. Okay, so that's all I gotta say. Some of y'all, something could be going on when it comes to moving forward or movement in general that's relevant for you. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. Now let's get into Labradorite. That's all I really got for the Chariot in this pile. Somebody could be like on a float. Okay, like you know how people have parades? Somebody could be doing carnival, or I don't know. Floats could be significant. I'm also thinking about Float by what's her name? Janelle Monáe may be relevant. Sagittarius could be relevant. Labradorite. Labradorite is on page 52. Someone could be a Cancer or a Leo, or 52 years old. Now, Labradorite reads, it says, a highly mystical and magical stone, Labradorite is thought to strengthen intuition and offer a connection to the universe. The color is varied. It says Labradorite is an iridescent stone, meaning its colors, which can include blue, green, yellow, orange, and red, seem to change when seen from different angles. It's good for spiritual growth. This stone is thought to raise consciousness and promote psychic abilities. The additional message on this page, it says Aurora Borealis. It says with its luminous colors, Labradorite has associations with the northern lights and is nicknamed the Aurora Borealis stone. Ancient Inuits even believe Labradorite was the fallen rays from the auroras captured in a stone. So something here about the north, okay? I've never watched Game of Thrones, but the north could be significant. I don't know if that's relevant for somebody in here. Game of Thrones is relevant. I probably would like Game of Thrones, but I just don't watch TV or anything. I don't know. Please don't judge me. Anyway, I'm kidding. Or judge me. I don't care. But I'm also getting like northern places. So Greenland, Canada, I don't know, Alaska. Like these places could be relevant for someone. You could be there. You could be from there. You want to travel there. Who knows? I'm also seeing psychic powers. It says connected to the third eye chakra, Labradorite strengthens intuition and offers a window to the spiritual world. It is also thought to enhance psychic abilities such as clairvoyance and telepathic communication. Some of you guys could have telepathic communication with someone. You're speaking through means that aren't vocal. Okay, maybe you talk to people through music or talk to people through TV. I'm talking about the show. Some of y'all could be watching a show and the show's going to say something and you're going to be like, oh my God, did this person send that to me? Is this a message from this person? Is this a message from this thing? Like, what am I getting? Some of y'all are getting signs from something. Who knows? I'm also seeing moonlight magic. It says to clean Labradorite, rinse it under running water and scrub gently with a soft cloth. This will help clear the stone of negative energy and keep it in good shape. to give it an energetic reset. To give it an energetic reset, leave it out overnight to absorb the moon's magical rays. Some of y'all need to charge your crystals tonight. If you have any, that may be of benefit to you. Is there anything else? No. Okay. Now, signs and numbers that could be relevant. I'm seeing 32, 43, and 4 may be relevant numbers for you all. Somebody could be a Taurus or a Gemini, a Cancer or a Leo, or a Taurus or an Aries, Gemini, Leo, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sag, Taurus again, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sag, Libra, Capricorn is relevant in this pile. Some of you are making some sort of decision during this moon, pile 3. And it looks like the decision that you make has to do with focusing on yourself. Okay? Some of you could be coming home to yourself, focusing on yourself, prioritizing yourself. If any of you are parents in this pile, you could be prioritizing your kids. Some of you could even be pregnant. Congratulations. Others of you, if it's not that, I'm getting something here about Mother Nature, or your mother could be significant, but I really feel like Mother Nature is leading you towards prioritizing yourself. Some of y'all are definitely going outside. Okay? Because you're healing. I'm also getting, if anybody has a passed over loved one who is a feminine energy, she wants you to go outside because she's helping you heal. Okay, even if you're sitting in the shade. Some of y'all need to be in sunlight, but even if you're sitting in the shade, some of y'all want to go to a beach. That could be relevant as well. Some of you may even feel compelled to travel in general. Maybe go on a road trip. I don't know. But I feel like you are being encouraged to reflect. This is a time for healing. You're going through some changes. Some of you, your body is changing. All right. I don't know what that's about. Maybe you're on your cycle during the moon, or maybe you're gaining weight, you're losing weight. Again, I don't know if somebody's pregnant in here. Could be. You don't have to be. Have you ever heard they say sometimes when someone is pregnant, a woman is pregnant, the man also experiences the symptoms, like the ailments. So that could be a thing. I could be talking to a masculine that's picking up on certain things that may be the result of someone that you're having a child with. Doesn't have to be. I'm also picking up on somebody, like I said, deciding to focus on themselves. This could also be the energy of someone choosing to focus on new opportunities. New opportunities, new love, new beginnings for themselves. Because before a lot of you, it has to do with yourself. Because I'm picking up on something here about somebody ignoring their healing. You could be ignoring your healing. You have been ignoring your healing. Or something has been stopping you from prioritizing your healing. Yeah. And I brought it up in pile 2, I believe. But I was talking about how people, how healing happens on more than one level. So, you know, being physically healthy is one thing, but mental health is also important here. I'm also picking up on financial health. Some of y'all could be struggling financially right now. Or some of you are leaving out a situation where you were juggling at some point in time because you feel like there's other things to focus on, or other things you need to be focused on. Why is this here? Yeah, something could have been confusing you. I'm even getting the energy here where, like, maybe some of y'all were around people who were like partying a lot, or you were partying a lot, or you were focused on situations where, again, there was no clarity. Some of y'all are looking at something and you're like, I need to leave this behind. Yeah. Heavy on the leaving illusions behind, or again, something about like party scenes. I'm getting the Seven of Cups devil. Like either there was a situation that felt very confusing for you. Some of you, this could even be too, like if any of you have been super focused on juggling people, all right, whether it's like dating a lot of people, entertaining a lot of people, maybe you've been giving a lot of people your energy online or at events or something like that. Some of y'all could be deciding to pull your energy back because you're reevaluating things. What are they reevaluating? I feel like the truth has been shown to you. Okay, yeah. Maybe about what it is that you deserve, or about a specific person, or about your money. Some of y'all are thinking heavy about your money, heavy about your mother, heavy about being a mom. Your baby mom, your wife. Heavy about wanting to have a wife, to have a husband. Some of y'all may already be in relationships, but others of you, and if you are, I feel like some of you could be choosing to, like, maybe you're pulling away from your friends and the people around you to focus on your relationship, or maybe some of you are pulling away from your partner to focus on you. Whoever you're dealing with, whoever this is in your energy, there's somebody in your energy that either works a lot, or there's something here about this person being like, what's this about? Somebody cares a lot about how they're viewed. Like this could even be like materialism. Some of y'all could be dealing with a partner who's like working a lot or doing a lot because they want to prove themselves to you, or some of you are just dealing with someone who does that. Like it's almost like, you know what I'm getting to? Like I said, somebody could be working a lot, or putting a lot of energy into money and things like that because they are trying to give to you, but some of y'all may feel like you need emotional support right now. Like maybe some of you have a partner who like focuses a lot on money. I'm not saying that you don't want money or don't need money, but there's almost this energy here where it's like money's not important right now. You need emotional support, or somebody in your energy could feel this way. Like maybe they need your emotional support. Why is this here? They feel burdened. Why are they so burdened? Why are they so burdened? Because it's something you said. I'm hearing all the things she said, running through my head. By tattoo. Could you hear me? My voice is hoarse in this pile. I feel like my voice has gotten hoarser the more I've moved into the reading. Also, I hope you can't hear that screaming in the background, you guys. My bad. Something was said. Somebody said something. Who said that? Somebody is seeing that trend. Somebody spoke the truth, and somebody said, who said that? Somebody said something. Maybe you said that you needed to focus on yourself. This could have made somebody feel burdened. Or maybe somebody spoke on, like, somebody could have asked you, like maybe you have been focused on working a lot. Maybe you have been focused on other things, partying, friends, whatever it is. Somebody could have said something to you recently, and it had a lot to do with who you are, or what you're pursuing, or where you're headed. Like, there's an energy here of somebody speaking on what wasn't being seen or felt. Like an exposure of something. Or like this is the energy of somebody having a really deep conversation with you about something. And maybe you started to realize, like, oh my God, I'm focused on the wrong things. My priorities shot. Wrong priorities. I'm prioritizing the wrong stuff. Yeah. Because some of y'all were waiting on something. Some of you could have been waiting on a relationship, or waiting on like a long-term commitment, or waiting on something, waiting on communication from someone. Some of y'all have been waiting on something. Waiting on something from someone, just waiting. I'm hearing waiting on by Naomi Sharon. She says, hang on, there's another one waiting for you. So somebody in here, like, I don't know, maybe some of y'all were waiting for somebody to, maybe in a less negative sense, somebody could be a very busy person. And it's like, I don't know. Some of y'all could be dealing with people where it's like they're always busy. And you're like, damn, I've been so focused on you. You're always busy. Why am I not focused on me? But others of you, I'm picking up on something here where it's like, some of y'all were waiting for someone to communicate something, offer something, speak up about something. Maybe you were waiting for an opportunity to do this with someone. Like you wanted to talk about something. You wanted to speak on something. But I'm not going to lie, pile 3. I'm seeing somebody getting karma in this pile. The challenge here is that somebody could be getting karma for something from the past. And it feels like what they're getting karma for is resisting grieving something. Something needed to be grieved or let go of or released in order for someone to move forward. You know what this is giving me too? Some of y'all could have had a conversation with somebody and somebody's like, again, like somebody could be talking about the future of your business or a project, or they're asking you like, what you doing next? When you doing this? Or, you know, somebody could even be saying like, why are you single? How did your last relationship go? Why is this going on? What happened with this? Da, da, da. Like somebody's asking something or saying something, and it, I don't know. I feel like you're finally facing certain emotions right now. Some of y'all weren't, even with body changes, like you don't have to be pregnant or whatever it is. Like maybe some of y'all, I don't know, maybe your body has changed. Doesn't have to be in a negative way. For some of you, it could be. Maybe some of y'all looking tired. Maybe some of y'all got a lot of energy. And people are like, wow, you got a lot of energy. When the last time you worked on that thing? You might be like, oh. And, that's how I said. It's like, who said that? Somebody's like, you got all that energy. This is like, you got all that energy to party, but you haven't started that project yet. Who said that? It's like, you spend all day. I'm not trying to read nobody. I'm not trying to read nobody in here, but I'm getting something here like you could spend all day, you know, flirting and talking to all kinds of people, but you haven't found somebody worth committing to yet. Why aren't you committed? Somebody could be asking you that. If you are committed, then somebody could be asking you, like your partner could be saying, what's up with that new project? What's up with that new thing? Why haven't you taken a risk on that thing? How do you feel about that? What's going on with your emotions around this? Do you ever think about this? Like something is being talked about. And I feel like in the midst of all of this, somebody is getting karma. What's this about? Like they're almost having to forgive themselves. You could have to forgive yourself. Yeah. This could even have something to do with like a work situation, a father, a boss. This could be about forgiveness as well. Somebody could be asking you like, have you forgiven this person? Or what's your emotions around this? Somebody's saying something and it's triggering someone into looking at the past. I I feel like your advice here is to get out of survival mode, pal. 3. Somebody in this pile is in survival mode. Because I pick up on this energy where like there's a fear around the future, but the future isn't bad. The future doesn't look scary. This could even be fear around the future of a connection or your love life or whatever it is. Some of y'all are like nervous about something. But there's another cycle that is ending. Maybe that's why you feel nervous. Something has to end. Some of y'all are learning a lesson around closing cycles. You can't keep one cycle open while trying to close you can't keep one cycle open while trying to go to the next one. Somebody is helping you close out a cycle from the past, or you are doing this. You are closing out a cycle from the past. You are helping yourself by focusing on your healing. Why is this here? Not distracting yourself. Yeah. For some of y'all, somebody's saying something. It's like somebody's picking up on something. This could be your mother. This could be a family member. This could be a friend. Somebody is picking up on something. Like somebody could be saying something to you or about something. Even if they're not saying it directly to you, I'm just getting somebody said something that may have triggered you into, I don't know, like needing to close out a cycle. Somebody's picking up on anxiety off of you. Stress. And it's almost like once somebody called you out or said something about it, you're like, damn, you're right. Like maybe I do need to focus on me. Or damn, you're right. Maybe I haven't found what I wanted yet. Maybe I haven't taken this seriously. Maybe I am judging others. Maybe I am around the wrong people. Maybe I am doing something wrong. Or maybe I should redirect my focus. Maybe I need to forgive that person. Maybe I do feel bad. Maybe I feel betrayed. Yeah. Maybe this person betrayed me. Maybe somebody has manifested this. Like, I'm getting something here about, like, somebody could be feeling like somebody's having a change of perspective on something. I'm even getting like maybe that person didn't lie. Maybe this person was telling the truth. Maybe they were being honest. Maybe this person was right. Maybe somebody said something, they were right. What's this about? Yeah. Somebody could have been stuck on a relationship. Stuck where they live in. Stuck at a job. Stuck in party mode. Somebody may need to change their perspective on relationships. Like I said, this could even be a thing too where somebody's been dating, partying, doing all kinds of stuff, but it's like, are you ready to commit? Like, do you want to commit? Is that something that you want? Somebody could be asking you this and you might be like, yeah, I do want commitment. But it's like, but how well do you know yourself? Or what do you got going on for you? Or somebody's saying something. Maybe they're even saying something about like kids or something. Like, so for some of y'all, this might be your mom. Your mom might be saying something to you. Or somebody that has some form of like a empress energy. Like somebody could be saying something to you. High priestess energy, anything. It's like divine feminine energy. Somebody saying something, speaking about something, talking about something, and it's gonna hit. Or it hits in a way where it's like, you might be right. Somebody's been resisting their healing. Let's get some extra oracles in this reading. That reminds me of that clip that's trending from the musical Death Becomes Her. Some of y'all like that movie, or that movie is significant. Messages for... That also makes me think about Taste by Sabrina Carpenter. Somebody could be a Taurus. Okay. It says indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Somebody's consciousness is important in this pile. Under that, you also have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Yeah, like it's almost like somebody needs to start trusting their intuition more. Somebody's been disassociating, distracting themselves with external things, and not seeing the higher purpose behind what's going on. Or maybe you are starting to realize there's a higher purpose. You'll realize it around this moon, that there's a higher purpose to what's going on. Maybe even to why things are stagnant, or why things are going wrong, or why this happened, why that happened. Like, there's something here about things happening for a reason, and it's meant to help you connect more to your consciousness. That made me think about life. Like, somebody, what she say? Like, lifeless. I don't think she says lifeless. Flowetry. If I was a bird, is significant. Something about birds. Yeah, some of y'all could be sad, because she says, if I was a bird, I'd fly away, spread my wings so I could say, I don't know if that's a line. If I was the sky, I'd let it rain to wash away the pain. Like, some of y'all are sad. Pour pile 3. Go ahead and heal, boo. Your oracle that came out, you have Inanna, believe in yourself. You also have Aphrodite, eternal love. Look, and in this deck, you have Star Maiden in reverse with rest. Some of y'all not sleeping. Some of y'all don't rest. Or some of y'all don't, like, you know what I'm getting the energy of? Too. I was talking about somebody outside of you working a lot, but what if somebody outside of you is calling you out for working a lot? Like, they're like, hey, you work a lot. Do you ever sit still? Do you ever heal? Do you ever sleep? Do you ever focus on what's important to you? Do you ever, I don't know, are you making time for your kids? Like, somebody's saying something. You might be like, what? But it's gonna make sense though. Inanna. Somebody's like, you ever been single? Some of y'all, it's more of a, are you gonna commit? But others of you, it's like, have you ever been single? 87, 88, 89 could be significant in this pile. It says, Inanna, believe in yourself. Trust in your dreams and abilities. Let self-doubt fall away. Inanna was worshipped by the ancient Sumerians for over 3,000 years. Her journey of death and rebirth is the oldest of its kind, preceding Persephone and Jesus by millennia. Earth Mother Inanna ventured through the 7 gates of the underworld. Heavy on this underworld energy during this Cancer moon. Some of y'all are really connecting with... Is Pluto significant around this time? I mean, I know Pluto is in retrograde, so maybe that's significant. But underworld energy always makes you think about shadow work and Pluto things and, you know. Anyway, it says the 7 gates of the underworld, removing one of her garments at each gate. Some believe that these gates represent purification of her 7 chakras. When Inanna meets her angry sister, Ereshkigal, it sparks her unconscious memory, and she remembers her once forgotten sacred dreams. Inanna is by her sister. Can I say that on YouTube? Inanna is unalived by her sister, a symbolic release of all Inanna's self-limiting beliefs. After 3 days, she returns to life as the Queen of Heaven. Inanna's 8-pointed star is linked to the planet Venus. That made me think about Venus by Lady Gaga. Or is it Aphrodite? I think it's Venus. Take me to your planet. Take me to your planet. That's what it goes. I think that's how it goes. I can't remember. I'm cracking up. Some of y'all been partying. Some of y'all could be partying right now. It says, when did you last allow yourself to dream? This is what somebody is looking into. Are there precious hopes buried deep inside your soul? Does your inner critical voice crush the tender shoots of your yearnings before they even have a chance to grow? Inanna is taking you on a healing journey into the great below of your ignored and denied dreams. There are many riches gleaming within you. Inanna whispers with a knowing smile. Journey with me into the underworld of your self-doubt. Shadow work is significant around this time. Let go of every belief that says you're unworthy or incapable. Suppressing your creative desires can manifest as a chronic malaise, a gray cloud over your head that just won't shift. This is because the longing to share your light is part of your sacred contract to the goddess. There's something you're passionately wanting now, but you've been keeping the desire pushed way down. Don't do this anymore. Believe in your ability to build this beautiful sacred creation. I am queen of both heaven and earth, and I will help you bring your dreams into reality. The additional meanings of this card says, use healing affirmations to reprogram negative or self-critical thoughts. Take daily action steps in the direction of your dreams. Shamanic journeying will benefit you. Use grounding techniques such as conscious breathing and root chakra meditation. The invocation of this card says, I can do it. I'm worthy of creating my dreams. All right. Some of y'all need to believe in yourself. Like, whether it's something here about your view of self, whether there's something here about the things that you're passionate about, like there's some things that you haven't been pouring into, or maybe there's a reality that you haven't created for yourself just yet, because for some of you, you haven't had the discipline to do so, or some of you haven't trusted your intuition about what's important to you. And for some of you, what's important to you right now is your consciousness. So this is what should be prioritized, your healing and your consciousness. Now, also, we're going to look into Aphrodite. Some of y'all could be working with Aphrodite. A lot of y'all working with deities. Are any of you working with deities in this reading? Let me know. If you're not doing that, some of you are being called to, because each pile had like a different deity, which I thought was interesting. Or like a goddess to work with. Aphrodite. It says Aphrodite. This also reminds me of Aphrodite by Rennie. Somebody in here, you could like that song. It says Aphrodite or Rennie. I don't know how to say his name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rennie. I hope his name is Rennie. It says Aphrodite. Somebody could be 36, 37, or 38. It says Aphrodite. Eternal love. Romance is flowing. Celebrate your beauty. Aphrodite is the goddess of love, beauty, and sensuality. Classic Greek mythology says she was born from the sea foam around Paphos, Cyprus. Exuding feminine energy, Aphrodite evokes the creative and heart-renewing powers of the water. She was a divine queen in Lemuria and reigned over all matters of love, romance, and relationships. Her temple contained a huge rose quartz crystal. Aphrodite heals our defenses against accepting love. Her mirror reveals our true beauty. Her pomegranate invites us to revel in sensuality. Aphrodite asks us to treat romantic love with respect, for it's a sacred practice. Our partners are divine teachers, bringing opportunities to learn everything about our own hearts. So some of y'all, it could be your partner calling you out. Your partner could be saying something and you're like, bruh, I realize I'm not healing. I need to focus on me. Or I realize I haven't taken a break. I need to focus on me. Or I realize that was kind of crazy. I need to focus on me. I need to get clear about what I want. There's something about that going on. It says Aphrodite rises from the sea to bring pure feminine blessings and lessons, her radiance showering upon you like a rose quartz crystal waterfall. She takes you into her temple, attuning your energy to her rose quartz crystal, laying pink roses at your feet. Her priestesses anoint your body with rose oil. Ooh, some of y'all doing that? We love a pretty girl shower, pretty man bath. pretty person, spiritual bath. I love this for you. It says, beloved, see yourself as I see you, as an everlasting expression of the divine. Heal those old wounds of not beautiful or not lovable. Look into my mirror and see your true essence. Your relationships echo your relationship with yourself and the goddess. As you practice loving yourself, so you'll see the rebirth of self-love reflected back to you by your partner, friends, family, and the entire world. Renew your trust, as love never truly leaves. Your heart has a different healing pattern from your mind. So if you're in the process of heartbreak, listen to what your heart is saying. Create a fresh template of love with a vibration that honors you. My spirit is breathing excitement and passion into your heart. A new cycle of love awaits. Okay? The additional meanings of this card says a new relationship is trustworthy, so open your heart. Some of y'all, it could be a new connection that you're in or a new opportunity that you're engaging in. That's what I'm saying. Like, somebody might say, like, do you ever think about your ex? Or do you ever, like, are you processing your emotions around this? Or have you ever thought about this? Like, what do you think is holding you back from that? And some of y'all might be like, oh my gosh, no wonder I have trust issues. I can't even enjoy this relationship because I haven't healed from this thing. Something like that could be going on. You also have amplify the romance in your life with simple gestures like buying flowers for yourself or a surprise for your loved one. We love a flower. Some of you guys could be buying flowers, receiving flowers. You also have book a pampering treatment to reflect your inner beauty and self-worth. Okay, maybe that's what somebody is saying to you. Like, somebody's like, when's the last time you took care of yourself? When's the last time you got your nails done, your feet done, your hair done, your whatever it is? And you're like, oh my gosh, it's been so long. And this person's like, do it. Hopefully they paying. Hopefully they paying. Or if you got the money, shoot, like, you know, hopefully you're paying, but hopefully you're taking care of yourself is what I'm getting. The invocation of this card says, I cherish myself and create beautiful relationships. Yes. People will only treat you as good as you treat yourself, pile 3. How well do you take care of yourself? Whether that's self-care or your upkeep or, you know, your health, your mental health. How much do you take care of yourself? This matters in this pile. I'm hearing this song from a long time ago. I can't remember who wrote the song, but it's called like Holding On. It might be titled Holding Back the Years. So somebody could be holding on to something from the past, or somebody from the past is holding on to you. I don't know, pile 3. Pile 3, you're being told to put your pleasure first. Okay? The pleasure principle. Some of y'all are being told to put your pleasure first. Somebody likes Janet Jackson. Again, Taurus energy. You could have Taurus in your chart. Somebody could be a Taurus. Taurus could be significant. Taurus Venus is going on currently. Self-care for you is pleasing yourself, but also pleasing your partner if you have one. Some of y'all are being told to indulge. Okay? I'm hearing freak, nasty. Somebody in here, you listen to Meg the Stallion? Or somebody is a stallion, period. Somebody in here, you got stallion vibes. Or somebody's watching Love Island. I brought this up in another pile. Some of you could be having like a self-care day during the Cancer moon. Like, just enjoy your life. I don't know what you're doing. Just enjoy your life. But they're saying something here about enjoying your life, really. Enjoying all 5 senses. Being grateful if you have them. Some people may not have them. We got 40 out here, 53, 44, and 55. You could be seeing repeating numbers. Somebody could be a Taurus or an Aries, a Leo or a Virgo. A Leo or a Virgo. Again, yeah, 88. Somebody could be born in 88. Or a Scorpio or a Libra. Could be your sign, somebody else's sign. Somebody in here could be into pottery or artwork. You may be getting told to get into pottery or artwork. I'm also getting someone needs to write a gratitude list. Show gratitude for what you have or what's to come. Your love oracles. You have wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Yeah, so some of you, if you are in a new relationship or anything like that, some of you could be being told, like, you could have a moment in the present that's going to cause you to be like, you know what? I need to focus on this stuff and take a second to focus less on this relationship. Not because you're not enjoying the relationship or it isn't important, but because you got other priorities. I said somebody's priority shot. Somebody's priorities is in the wrong places currently, and that's okay. Take your time and rest and figure out what you need to be focused on after you rest. You also have, it is important right now to take a step back and spend time alone. Instead of placing your focus on one another, now it's time to give to yourself. Some of y'all are not supposed to be focused on other people right now. You're supposed to be focused on yourself. You also have manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Some of y'all are definitely being told to believe that what you want to come into fruition is coming in. You also have friendship. It says nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Some of you need to be friends first. Or you need to build on a friendship with somebody that you are dating or married to even. Some of y'all married to people. It's like try to be your partner's friend as well as their partner. What's a mantra for my pile threes? What's a mantra for my pile threes? You have, as soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power toward what I want. Somebody needs to see the positive in a negative situation. Something negative could be going on, or again, like your money could be low. You could be feeling lonely, or all kinds of stuff is going on, and you're just being told to be able to see the positive in the present. This won't be a permanent thing for you. You also have, when I'm in a state of appreciation, I'm in vibrational alignment with my true love nature. Some of y'all are either in a relationship or maybe you want to be in one, or I don't know. There's something here about love that's significant. What about love? Why is love so significant in this pile? One more thing that they need to know about love. Some of y'all are really thinking about like either who you're investing in or what you want to invest in. You know? And I feel like I said, it has a lot to do with your career or your legacy or your purpose. Like, what are you pouring into and how does that align you with, this reminds me of North Node energy. If you're not in alignment with your North Node, you're not going to meet your life partner. Okay? And if you are with your life partner, being more in alignment with your North Node is only going to make you and your partner grow stronger feelings for one another. So I feel like that's something that's significant here. Do you feel like you're in your purpose? Pile 3. Maybe that's what somebody's asking you. Like, do you feel like you're in your purpose? Are you doing what you want to do? Or are you feeling like, you know, you might be like, no, I'm not doing that. So food for thought. That's all that I have for my pile 3s. I hope that made sense, pile 3. Long reading, but hopefully you guys enjoy these messages. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.